Hi everybody, it's that time again. I hope you're ready for another story time with Nonna. I'm liking this book that I read from last week so much that I think we'd like to do another story out of it. It's called The Children's Book of Heroes, edited by William J. Bennett and illustrated by Michael Haig. The illustrations are beautiful and I really like the book as well. Mother Theresa. Great heroes aren't only in stories of old and history books. They live and breathe and walk among us. Here is a modern-day heroine who has devoted her life to helping the needy all over the world. In faraway India, in a city called Calcutta, there lives a woman named Mother Theresa. She is a small woman. Her back is bent with age. Her hands are rough from a lifetime of toil. Her face is wrinkled, but her eyes are steady and bright. Mother Theresa is a nun, a woman of God. She lives in a large house with other women who call one another sister, for they are like family. They all have given their lives to God and try to do His work. If you could go visit Mother Theresa and spend a day with her, what would you see? She rises from bed very early in the morning, long before the sun rises. She says her prayers, eats her breakfast, and does her chores with the sisters. Then she leaves her house and goes into the streets. Follow her, and you will see her walk into parts of the city where the buildings are dirty, the streets are full of trash, and the people wear sad, tired looks on their faces. She sees a child, perhaps no older than you, sitting against the wall. His clothes are ragged and his face is covered with dirt. He does not have a home. He does not know where his parents are. Mother Theresa stops. She takes him by the hand. She wipes the dirt off of his face and the tears from his eyes. She leads him to a place where the sisters will give him a bath and new clothes. Then they will try to find a family who will love him and take him into their home. A child is a gift of God, Mother Theresa says. Every child is here to love and be loved. Follow Mother Theresa now as she walks more streets. She goes to the house of a woman who is sick. This woman has nobody to care for her. No one wants to come near her for catching her sickness. Mother Theresa bends over her bed. She gives some medicine. She washes the places where her skin shows signs of disease. Then she cleans the poor woman's room and opens the windows to let in the fresh air. God has given us each a lighted lamp, Mother Theresa says. It is our job to keep it burning. We can keep it burning only by pouring oil inside. That oil comes from our own acts of love. Follow Mother Theresa farther and watch her go to the house of a family that has not eaten all day. The children's faces are thin with hunger. Mother Theresa gives this family some rice, and their eyes light up. Then the mother of the family does something wonderful. She takes the rice and divides it into 2 parts. She takes one half and carries it to the family next door. They are hungry too, she tells Mother Theresa. Mother Theresa smiles. We call these people poor, she says, but they are rich in love. Follow Mother Theresa just a little while longer and you will see her walk up to an old man in the street. He too looks sad and tired. Mother Theresa lays a hand on his shoulder. How are you doing? She asks kindly. The stranger is surprised, but his face lights up in a smile. "It has been so long since I felt the warmth of another's hand," he cries. "It has been so long since anyone cared enough to speak to me." Mother Teresa talks to him for a while, giving him comfort. "The worst hunger of all is the hunger for love," she tells you as she walks on her way. "The worst sickness is the feeling that no one wants you." If you come back another day and followed Mother Teresa again, you might see her get on a plane and fly far away to other lands. You might see her visit the people of a country where there has been a terrible earthquake. You might see her travel to a place torn by war. Or you might find her visiting some of the sisters who do the same kind of work in their own countries as Mother Teresa does in India. If you could travel with Mother Teresa, you would see that a wonderful thing has happened. You would meet many people who have seen what Mother Teresa is doing. They have seen her helping the poor and the sick, one person at a time. And they have decided to act like Mother Teresa. In their own countries, in their own cities, they take care of people who have no one else to help them. These are the missionaries of charity. You can find them all over the world. And so, this one little woman who walks the streets in India, trying to help one person at a time, has really helped thousands and thousands of people all over the world. It is a kind of miracle. If you ask Mother Teresa, she will tell you that it is not her doing. It is God's work that has been done, not my work, she says. I am just God's pencil. That is all that I am. I am his tiny pencil, and he writes through me. He uses me to write what he likes. She smiles as she tells you goodbye, but she stops to say one more thing. What is it she wants to tell you? It is this. Let everything you do be something beautiful for God, she says. I think that's good advice. Your life matters, and you can do a lot of good in this world. Don't ever feel like what you do is not important. Just be kind and be loving. I hope you enjoyed this story. It was a little bit more on the serious side, but I think it was a good one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll tune in next time on Storytime with Nonna. Bye.